respectively. That's only a 15%, and oh god, I just did a bad thing. And that is a 15% and a 10%. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good evening, whatever you may be. My name is Undub, and welcome back to Elite Dangerous. And no faffing around, no nothing else. Gonna jump right into the meat of the matter. Oh, time bonus. Okay, no pirates on me just yet. So, and there have been announced some buffs to combat. And they are a good start. And based off the numbers from everybody's favorite space Latvian, the Onyx, I believe that before the combat buff, payouts through bounty hunting rings in at around 6 million credits an hour, and conflict zone combat bonds ring in close to 10 million credits an hour, with about a 15 million an hour bonus if you combine missions with the work. Now, we don't necessarily have exact figures yet, because things are in a bit of a state of flux and may change with the bounty hunting. But the projection is at the lower end, combat payouts are being buffed about 10 times, and the higher end combat targets will have their bounties buffed by about 4 times. There has been some talk of regular missions, but not wing missions, getting a buff. And there's no word about how the potential changes to combat bonds and their associated missions will shake out, if that does happen. This is an overdue change, but by my estimation, that means, and do not take this as gospel, I am purely speculating and estimating, as I don't have any testing of this yet, but I'm thinking best case scenario, we're talking 60 million credits an hour for bounty hunting, which is more or less the highest risk gameplay in the game, which puts it still far short of the credit per hour potential for laser mining, even after the rebalancing of about 150 million credits per hour. Once again, these numbers are taken from the Onyx's testing of the systems. Like I said, it's a good start, but it falls short by a lot from where it should be, just purely based off the risk of the activity. Speaking of risk, did that just warp in? Anyway, speaking of risks, I find the timing of the Empire cutting funding for the Aegis Initiative concerning. For those of you out of the loop, Aegis is the Imperial and Federal collaboration to fend off Thargoids, and their spiritual successor to INRA, the Skunkworks project that produced the mycoid virus, but to biologically attack the Thargoids during the previous war, a shade under 200 years ago. While the Thargoids have been quiet recently, the Alliance also has kind of been kicking that hornet's nest. But this is just a side effect of the NMLA throwing rocks and demanding change, and resulting in the diplomatic deterioration between the Federation and Empire. As for what I am doing in the verse, I am not resting on my laurels. While I would like to be taking part in the community initiatives, community goals, however the hell you want to call them at this point, I am not. As the hauling portion of the community goals, even after the long holiday weekend, at least in America anyway, the community goals only have reached Tier 3 and Tier 2 for hauling, which, respectively, that's only a 15%, and oh god, I just did a bad thing. And that is a 15% and a 10% discount once the community initiative completes. Now, I do suspect that the goals will complete fully, but it's Monday right now, Tuesday for everybody else watching this. But the top 75%, to where you get those oh-so-nice decals, is easily attainable. for all 4 community goals, really, honestly. And I should see if I can get a limpet controller real quick. But it's only like it's only close to 700 tons of goods that need to be delivered to either community goal to get into the top 75% for the Federation and the Alliance, which is easily attainable with even a smaller ship, as, I mean, 70 tons, that's only 10 trips. And limpet controller. That is a no. All they have is hatch breakers. Which, that doesn't, that is useless to me. You're dead to me. Oh, not dead to me. I meant galaxy map. And Haratari, I think, is where I want to go. Yes. And with that new FSD, oh my god, I can make the jumps, like, the jumps are easy. So easy. I think I know what I'm going to name this ship. Well, I haven't quite settled in on an answer just yet. But anyway, the community, like I said, the community initiatives easily can get into this top 75% currently. And on the combat side, you only need close to 400,000 credits worth of bounty vouchers. And once again, that's an easy job, especially with the new bounty voucher scheme. That's probably easily just a 30-minute job right there. Well within 30 minutes, actually. But anyway, instead of taking part in that currently, I am operating out of our queue for the darkwheel. Because our queue currently is held by the Alliance Rapid Reaction Corps, and we are on good terms with them. We still will be on good terms with them, but we are attempting to get into a war with them, a diplomatic war, so to speak, because we intend to hand off to them the Smith Prospect ground station to them. So we're basically going to take a fall on the war, but we need to push our way into getting into a war with them. We do not want to take over the system. We just want to hand over this asset, because they wanted the asset, and we accidentally landed in their yard. So we're going to help them. So there should be interesting. So I didn't get any data, so I need to pop that. And no dice. Interesting. Okay. Gotta do this kind of the old-fashioned way then. See, it's probably on the far side of the star, with my luck. Or in this cluster right over here. Yep, it's in this cluster over here. Alrighty then. Degraded emissions, threat level 0. I wish I had some limpets for that. And I'm gonna have to go and collect a second set as well. Oh! Jesus. That is a... I mean, it's no trip out to Hutton, but that is a tall order. But yes, we're trying to get into a diplomatic handoff of the ground station Smith's Prospect in our queue, and hopefully that will go all according to plan. But you obviously are all tired of me talking, and this is going to be a long trip. So, thank you all for watching. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and click that little bell for notifications, and to join me in my eternal crusade against YouTube and its sorting algorithms. And hopefully, I will see you all in the next video.